Texas, making the flooding catastrophe even worse. And it was already a very tough weekend there. Good morning to you. I'm Gail King here in New York. The remains of Hurricane Harvey, still a tropical storm, have dumped at least 2 feet of rain across the region. Most of America's 4th largest city is underwater right now. A massive rescue operation is underway. The crews have already helped at least 2,000 people there. An unknown number of people spent the night trapped in their homes by the high water.
Irma, obviously,
yes.
Danny.
Yes, all eyes on Irma as we start our Tuesday and as we start each day for the next few. As we head through the weekend, that's when us here, especially in Southwest Florida, will be watching closely in terms of potential impact. I think it's important to start with the fact that we still don't have many answers. We're not saying that this is a sure thing, a sure direct impact to Southwest Florida. All we're trying to do is make sure that you at home are prepared in the case we do see a severe threat from Irma, but there is still plenty of time for the forecast track to change, and of course we'll bring you all those changes here on Fox 4. As for this morning, your Tuesday, starting with a strong, healthy Category 4 hurricane. Wind speeds right now at 150 miles per hour as the outer bands are already impacting the northern Leeward Islands. We do have hurricane warnings in place as far west as about Puerto Rico as we start.
The sound of military choppers touching down at this Key West strip mall brings relief. Those who survived Hurricane Irma are desperate for supplies.
I was so thirsty. Thank God for the Army.
Days after the storm, power, water, and cell phone service are still cut off to most of the island chain.
Everything's down and gone. Everything's blocked. The telephone poles are down.
National Guard crews now rolling in to clear out roads.
It's a devastation out here. So we're taking it street by street.
While the Navy is bringing in ships and helicopters to reach remote areas still looking for aid.
From up above, we see a lot of boats shipwrecked on some of these keys and capsized upside down.
Thank you. Thank you.
Along the highway, neighbors feeding neighbors. Tuned in to the only station that broadcast here throughout the storm.
This has been our lifeline the whole time. If we didn't have the radio station, we would go crazy.
The Florida Keys radio station, 104.1.
These men have been manning the mics almost non-stop since Irma hit.
There's no other TV, radio, news. We're it.
Well, tonight, Maria is now a Category 5 hurricane, and forecasters say the winds could get even stronger.
So this comes a week after Hurricane Irma moved through our area. So let's talk about this. Tonight is threatening Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, and a lot of you are concerned about what this means for Florida. Storm expert Lindsay Bosch joins us from the Storm Center tonight with answers. Lindsay.
Yes, good evening to you guys. This is something that we've been getting a lot of questions about. We had Hurricane Irma, and then we had Jose that we kept getting questions about, and now Maria. And Maria now with 160 mile per hour winds, still moving at the west-northwest at 9 miles per hour. And a lot of folks have been saying this looks like the same path that Irma took, going over the same islands that Irma went over. There are several differences, though, in the upper levels of the atmosphere that are very different with this storm than the last storm. One of them is an area of high pressure, and that is going to make that turn. We were talking about the turn with Irma. That's going to make that turn with Maria happen a little bit quicker. So right now, again, a Category 5 storm expected to have winds of 160 miles per hour still by Tuesday, still a Category 5, and a Category 4 just before it hits the island of Puerto Rico. So as it turns, it'll downgrade to a Category 3 and then continue on its way to the north. Zooming in here, the eye of the storm just now hitting Dominicana, and then again continuing to move west-northwest at about 9 miles per hour.